Hello, callers. Welcome back to Viva Barca and welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to be discussing on the latest transfer stories. We start with Vitor Roque as it has been reported that Barca have been given 24-hour deadline to send documents to complete the transfer or else they might suffer what happens to Ada Güler last week. Secondly, talking about Joao Cancelo, as it has been reported that Barca continue to face Inter Milan battle in pursuit of this Man City outcast. Contacts have been made already. We are also going to be discussing on that. So guys, as we get right into the stories in much detail, please do ensure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. Even though Barcelona and Atletico Paranaense have an agreement in place for the transfer of Vitor Roque, the transfer has not been made official as of yet. And with clubs such as Manchester United and the PSG still trying to secure the 18-year-old signature, Atletico Paranaense are now starting to lose patience and they have informed Barcelona that they have 24 hours to send all the signed documents necessary to complete the transfer. This claims comes from Mundo Deportivo, who claims that the delays from Barca in sending the requisite documents have left Atletico Paranaense impatient. Barcelona and Atletico reached an agreement over a deal worth 35 million euros plus 10 million for Vitor Roque. The 18-year-old has also reportedly agreed 6-year contract until the summer of 2029 and the La Liga champions with a mammoth release clause of 1 billion euros. Atletico even agreed to let Barcelona make payments to them in installments if they allowed Roque to remain at the club on loan until January 2024 so that he can play in the final stages of Copa Libertadores. However, with the Catalan Giants not sending over the necessary documents, the Brazilian club are starting to lose patience. Amidst these, clubs like Manchester United, PSG, and Tottenham have been contacting Atletico relentlessly to try and convince them to sell Vitor Roque to them instead of Barca. The three clubs mentioned would be in position to offer a higher transfer fee to Atletico, which why they would also be ready to triple the salary that Barca have offered to Vitor Roque. Roque's desire to join Barcelona helped them secure an agreement with Atletico, but with the club starting to lose patience, they have issued an ultimatum to the La Liga champions to send over all the signed documents and complete the transfer in the next 24 hours. And if Barca do not act swiftly, they might risk losing Roque to one of Manchester United's, PSG, or Tottenham, like the lost Ada Güler to Real Madrid. Of course, here we go again. After it has been made clear some days back that Barca have agreed everything with Vitor Roque and his club to sign him to 2026, this report coming from Mundo Deportivo is just a scary one. And of course, make many Barca fans to start remembering some days back when Ada Güler was lost in a dramatic fashion to none other but our arch rivals Real Madrid. So as it stands right now, Barca have still not completed the transfer fully. Documents have not still been sent. Signed documents have not been sent to Atletico for them to sign as well. And so the club, they are losing patience. That why on earth are Barca taking so long? And they have given Barca a 24 hours mark in order to ensure that, everything is done. Because right now, one might think that yes, Atletico Paranaense are also tempted by the huge offers or the huge transfer fees that other clubs have been showing them, and therefore they want Barca to just get the thing done, complete, so that they know that okay, this is a Barca player. Even if they want to keep him there on loan, to take him in January, no problem. So if this report is to be believed, then Barca must be going through a lot. And I don't understand why on earth Barca have not still completed the documentations of this transfer for Vitor Roque. So let's say I don't think there should be a problem. I don't think we should be worried about things like how it was with Ada Güler. I think with Vitor Roque's own situation, there is calm. Barca are not in a rush, but They will do just that. I think first of all we need to know that Vitor Roque's desire have always been Barca. So no matter what this report is saying that if Barca don't do that in 24 hours, then Vitor Roque will go to Man United or blah blah blah. I don't know. But honestly, it has been clear that Vitor Roque has just one thing in mind: joining Barcelona. No matter the offer that he have received from other top clubs that I can even triple Barca's offer, this is a guy who wants Barca. He has Barca in his heart. He doesn't care about the box. He doesn't care about the money. So I don't think, if this report is to be believed, I don't think there's any sense to it. Because Vitor Roque, I don't think will accept to go to any other club apart from Barcelona in Europe. So even if Barca don't comply with Atletico Paranaense in that 24 hours mark, I don't think there's anything serious that Barca should be scared of, as what matters most is the player's desire to become a Barcelona player. And I definitely believe that Barca will not be panicked, or they will not be trembling because of this. So let's see how the next 24 hours will look like, if actually Barca will do anything to follow the demands of Atletico Paranaense, or they will be calm, having the confidence that Atletico Paranaense will do no such thing, as they themselves know that Vitor Roque is Barca bound. Then moving on to the final story of discussion. Despite battling financial crisis, Barcelona remain interested in securing the services of a new right back this summer. But after addressing the other priority areas in the squad, and Joao Cancelo of Manchester City has been on top of the wish list for the La Liga champions. Indeed, the Blaugrana have been weighing up the possibility of a loan move for the Portuguese international, trying to leverage their relationship with his agent Jorge Mendes. However, they are facing several hurdles in the chase for the 29-year-old. For starters, Arsenal have shown a strong interest in signing Cancelo and are willing to acquire his services permanently, which appeals more to Manchester City. Now, according to reports in Italy, as relayed by Sport, Inter Milan too have entered the race to sign Joao Cancelo. As per the update, initial contacts have already been taking place between the two clubs, but they are still quite far apart, and more talks are expected to be taking place in the coming days. Cancelo has fallen out of favour at Manchester City and spent the second half of last season on loan at Bayern. The Bavarian Giants had the option to sign him permanently for a fee of 10 million euros, but decided against it. Now returning to Etihad, the fullback has no future in Pep Guardiola's side and will be on the move again this summer. Barcelona, for their part, intend to sign him on loan, but any move would require Cancelo to reduce his wages, which currently stands at 8 million euros per year. And with Inter Milan now also entering the race for the right back, establishing contact with City, things could even get more complicated for Barca in their pursuit for the Portuguese. So, guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.